what is that?
It's what I see in my dreams. I don't have any idea who they are, but I dreamed about them a lot.
Are they scary dreams?
Nah, they're kinda nice dreams.
Who's this one?
I don't know.
Don't draw people you don't know.
But I wanna. What's wrong with it? Wow, look at these things. What are they, Jean?
I don't know. I dreamt about them too. It was a man and a woman who got along with each other, and they were teaching me stuff. Just like your pictures.
I guess we had the same dream then.
Hey, no fair. I have lots of good dreams like that too. Done.
It's kinda scary.
Elk, do you dream like this all the time?
I can't help dreaming it. You think it's scary?
I don't want to have dreams like that. Hey, Jean, can you teach me how to make these?
Sure, if you want.
Hey, both of you guys have word dreams too. Ugh.
The Chimera section usually becomes isolated, and it's expelled as an intron during the process of splicing. So we used synapse-inhibiting antibiotics to try to avoid the expulsion prior to the splicing. However, all the experiments conducted at White House have failed. Yes, in her case, we have confirmed that she carries 23 palindrome, so I'm sure we'll be able to collect quite a bit of data from her. Yes, we are now proceeding with the preparations of the transgenic samples with the use of surrogate mothers. You'll be paid later. I've heard that you've sent us someone superior. Thank you. Goodbye. So our General Yagun wishes to take over Galawano's position, just like some silly schoolyard brawl.
Grandpa?
Maybe your grandpa's just hiding somewhere because of the cold weather. Maybe he'll come back once it's warmer outside.
I was afraid that things might turn out like this, but I just didn't want to believe it. I made up my mind that no matter what happened, I had to see it for myself. I had to accept it.
Lisa.
That's why I wanted to come back home.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I really shouldn't have taken you back here.
Leave me alone! I'm sorry, but could you leave me alone for a little while?
Will these tragedies keep repeating until someone finally destroys White House? What can I do? But that's... It can't be possible.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Elk? Hey, it's me. Don't you recognize me? We used to play all the time, remember? Me and you? And Meryl?
Jean. Jean, wait up!
Don't yell, Elk. You have to be quiet here.
Jean, you've got to tell me what happened to you back at White House. Tell me how you managed to get here.
You haven't changed a bit, have you? You're the same Elk that I knew.
Jean, is there something wrong?
I've changed quite a bit since we were together.
You've changed? But it can't be possible.
Those experiments were very hard on me. I remember we all promised we'd find a way to escape after we saw the first one. You remember that? Every day was like that. It was a living hell. You were right to run away from there.
Don't tell me that they did that to you.
It doesn't really matter now. I'm still here, aren't I? Even though... I've become a chimera. Tell me, Elk. Why'd you run away all by yourself without your friends?
I didn't have any choice.
I don't care about myself. Just tell me. Why did you have to betray Meryl?
I didn't betray her, Jean.
I wish you could have been there to see it. What happened to us after you abandoned us?
Do you mean that? You mean that Meryl is still alive?
And what would you do if I said she was?
I'd rescue her, of course.
Rescue her? It's too late for that. Nothing can save poor Meryl now. I can still hear her cries, calling out and begging for help. I prayed to God every day to save her, to take her to paradise with him and let her finally know peace. But God did not answer me. No matter how hard I prayed, no one saved Meryl. If you hadn't abandoned her, Elk, Meryl wouldn't have had to go through that hell!
Lisa.
My orders were to capture her and take her to my superiors, but I don't care about following orders. I think I get it. She's supposed to be your replacement for Meryl, isn't she?
Jean!
You know, Elk, despite all the pain I've been through, I actually wish to have this body so that I could kill you. I'll give you some time. We can meet here again tonight. For Meryl's betrayal and her regrets, I'll finally avenge her.
Jean.
You won't be able to run away this time, Elk. I'll hunt you down no matter where you try to hide.
Where is he?
Come on, hurry up, Meryl! Jean, let's go, hurry up! Come on!
Over there!
Hurry, Jean!
very far!
Don't let him go! Meryl!
Go on without me, Elk! You've got to get out of here! Go on!
I still have bad dreams about what happened back then. I can't blame Jean for wanting to take revenge, because I abandoned them both. Lisa. From now on, I want you to stay right by my side.
Huh?
I don't want to lose anyone ever again because of my stupid mistakes. I'm not the same person I was then. I have the power to protect people. I'm gonna take care of you. That's gonna be my new job from now on.
Am I really just a replacement for Meryl? I understand that it's really important for you to make up for what happened in the past, but I'm not Meryl.
Lisa, I didn't mean for it to sound that way.
I'm sorry, but being your burden is not what I want.
Lisa!
Oh, Your Holiness, I'm about to send Elk to his grave and complete my vengeance. I know very well in my heart that this will be a sin for which I can never be forgiven, and that I will be punished eternally for this sin. But there's nothing else. There's nothing else left for me anymore. Hello, Elk. Glad you could make it.
Jean, can you just tell me one thing? I really want you to tell me the exact location of White House if you can. Jean, why don't we go together and destroy White House? If you don't want to, then I'll go myself.
Elk.
They've gotta pay for Meryl's death. That's the only thing I can really do for her now. It's the only way I can try to make it up to her.
I stopped having regrets a long time ago, Elk. I couldn't save Meryl. And somehow I was able to come to terms with my new body. I even came to terms with the fact that I hated you even though you were my friend. If you want to hold a grudge, then hold one against yourself! Elk, there's no need to hold back on my account, so use your powers to their fullest! Well, it looks like you're scared, Elk, but the fear that Meryl felt back then makes your fear look like nothing in comparison.
I know Elk must be suffering right now. But what do I really want? What should I do?
I just want to help you. Listen, I want you to know you can always say whatever's on your mind with me, because the two of us are different from most people, and we gotta stick together. What are you saying? He killed my family! Everything started the day that ship came.
Is there something wrong, Elk? How can you possibly hope to destroy White House if you're fighting like that? What's wrong? Why don't you try to use your magic powers, buddy?
It's because you're still my friend.
But you left Meryl behind. What do you know about friendship anyway?
Elk! You can't give up, Elk. Meryl wanted you to survive. That's why she told you to get away by yourself. She was willing to stay behind for you so that you could live, Elk.
Meryl.
What makes you think you know how she felt? You don't even know Meryl!
I don't know her, but I know how she felt.
Huh?
You can't let yourself die now, Elk. You've got to live so that you can go and rescue Meryl from White House.
Lisa.
Oh, no!
Shut your mouth! What can you do? What can a betrayer like you do? What do you think you can possibly do for her now?
Is Meryl actually still alive somewhere?
It's true that the Meryl you used to know no longer exists.
You mean...
I told you it was too late. Meryl waited for you a long time. She waited for you to come back for her. All those experiments tore her apart both in mind and body. But she always called out your name, Elk. She called for you. She called for you!
Meryl. Meryl.
Is that you, Elk? Elk.
I wasn't the one she wanted. I wasn't the one.
Tell me, is Meryl alive?
You don't deserve to be her knight in shining armor. You're the one who abandoned her.
I'll save her. If there's the slightest chance, even if I have to die trying.
You'll die now!
Jean.
I guess this is the end. Finally.
Jean.
I hope you'll forgive me one day, Elk. I'm really just a coward. I couldn't go against them. And I blamed you for leaving me and Meryl behind. But I really should have been blaming myself.
Jean.
I'm positive that with your power of flame, I know you'll be able to finally save Meryl. Beyond the Selva Desert, and inside the Forest of No Return, is where you'll find White House. You've got to promise me, Elk, that you'll use all of your power and save our friend.
I will. I promise you, Jean.
Promise. Promise you'll kill her.
I understand. Consider it taken care of. The boy with the power of flame. He's more trouble than I expected. Oh well. I can always create more chimeras, I guess. Isn't that right? Holy Mother.